Hi dear friends, how are you? I'm Vikas from Vikas Driving School. Today I'm going to show you the mock test. My one of the student, she has a driving test tomorrow and she going for her driving test. In this video and in this mock test, I'm going to show you the small tips to pass your driving test. And in this video, you can see where there most of the student they facing the problem like choosing side road to main road to side road, 3-point turn, reverse parallel parking, a speed limit, stop sign. So all the information it's going to be in this video. Please guys, if you haven't subscribed my channel, please subscribe my channel because I'm going to add more value, more tips and tricks to pass your driving test.
Okay, keep your car in accessory mode only. Don't start your car. In the driving test, you need to keep your car on accessory mode. So switch off your car, please. Just keep it on accessory mode. Don't start your car. Don't start your car. Switch off your car. Switch off one more time. Turn one more time left hand side. Just keep it just accessory mode, this mode. In the driving test, when the examiner is going to come, you need to keep your car on accessory mode. Okay, and then they're going to ask you to do a pre-driving check, please. So let's start. So left indicator please, right indicator please, right indicator off please, show me low beam please, low headlight please. Yeah, low beam and headlight is same. If the examiner they say to you low beam, it show me low beam, high beam off, headlight off. Washroom wiper, show me front demisture, back demisture, has a light, handbrake, brake, horn. Very good, well done. So when you feel safe, when you're ready, take a Vic Road exit please. Yeah, make sure always keep clear. You need to keep it empty and you need to give way to those cars. To give way. Make sure eye contact with that person and just keep waiting here. Here is a keep clear. When you're taking a Vic Road exit, make sure that keep clear always should be empty. Just make eye contact with that person. So she's giving you give way. Oh yeah, make sure you need to be keep eye contact and just keep looking. Once you see she's not going, so you should understand she giving you give way. Very good, well done. That person is giving you give way. Make sure driveway is a pedestrian crossing. If somebody standing left and right, you must need to give way to them. And keep your indicator on. When you turn little bit, so sometime indicator get off, but you must need to give it again. Keep your indicator again on. Very good, well done. Make sure keep waiting for the safe cab. No need to rush anything. Doesn't matter how long it take. Examiner is not going to say you how long you're going to take. Doesn't matter, take a 5 minute, 10 minute. Just wait for the safe cab. because some people they think if they're going to wait for the long time, the examiner is going to detect their points, but they don't do like this. Even they're going to appreciate your patience and they're going to give you very good marks if you're going to choose a safe gap. So make sure when you're taking a Vic Road exit, you're turning into left shoulder check. Why? Because when you turn left, there is a bicycle line, so always you must need to do left shoulder check. Make sure here is a pedestrian crossing. If somebody is standing left and right, you must need to give way to them. Check right hand side and that hospital side. Sometimes people they beep you without any reason, so you don't need to get nervous anything. Take your next right. End of this straight, turn left. Parallel parking please behind this pink car. Make sure if you're going to use my method, you turning wrong, so you make your wheel again straight. No, right hand side, right. This is straight now. Okay, so remember I teach you need to turn your wheel only half left, that much only. Okay, and make sure you did two mistakes. You forget your indicator, you forget to do rear shoulder check. Not left indicator, not right indicator. Rear shoulder check. You forget to do rear, not from here, from there please. You must need to check. And no need to turn anything, just hold like this. Keep going back, keep going back, keep going back. When you're about to touch that white concrete line, that gutter line, make sure when you're about to touch that white concrete line, that gutter line, then you need to turn your full wheel full right. And just stop your car once your car is straight. Make sure change to drive. And make sure move your wheel 360 degree opposite side as well. Very good, well done. So park in parking, handbrake on. That's how you need to do. So how much you need to turn? First you need to give your left indicator. Once the examiner they say to you do a reverse parallel parking please, they can choose any car. Suppose they say to you do a pink car behind this pink car. So you need to start to give it 3 seconds before. Park mirror, stop your car mirror to mirror. And how much you need to turn your wheel. If you're going to look, there is so many method of doing a reverse parallel parking, but I teach you very easy method to do a reverse parallel parking. So show me how much you need to turn. This half left. And the second step when you need to follow, when you about to touch that white concrete line, that gutter line, then turn your wheel full right, and then just make your car straight. Okay, so when you feel safe, when you're ready, keep going straight again please. Make sure you need to lift up and then down. Still not? Yep, very good. Make sure you need to lift up and then down. Still not? Yep, very good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, Take it next left again, please. Straight, turn right. Take it next right. Take it next left again, please. When you feel safe, when you're ready, do a 3-point turn, please. Very good, well done. So 3-point turn is really good. Next right, turn left. When you feel safe, when you're ready, please pull over to left hand side. Very good, well done. So that is how your first stage is going to be. In the first stage you perform very good, only you just forget to do reverse parallel parking, you're not doing back shoulder check, and you're not following the proper steps, and you're not able to do it. Yeah. In the first stage I will highly recommend you use more mirrors as well, because you're checking less mirror as well. So in the first stage for an examiner it's easy to fail, because the first stage they're going to mark you according on the pointing basis, but in the second stage they're not going to fail you in the small mistakes, they will fail you in a big mistake. Suppose you are unable to choose a safe gap, you're doing too many critical errors, not able to stop on stop sign and crossing the line. So in this first stage easy to fail on the pointing system. Suppose when you forget to give your indicator, and when you're reversing, when you're doing 3-point turn, you're not able to check your mirrors. So make sure in the first stage it's very easy to pass as well, and it's very easy to fail as well. Okay, so let's start now. Now we're moving to stage 2. When you feel safe, when you're ready, keep going straight again, please. because in the first stage, if you're going to do more than one mistake, the examiner can fail you. They have reason to fail. And if in the first stage, if you're going to do too many no's, like you're not checking your mirror, you're checking very less, so they can, every time you're not checking your, whenever you're pressing the brake, you must need to check mirror first, then brake, mirror brake, mirror brake. Whenever you're turning left, mirror then indicator. So if continuously there are going to be too many times, like 5-6 times, the examiner can stop your test. Take a next left again, please. Make sure whenever the examiner they say to you turn left, check your center mirror, check your left mirror, then give your left indicator. And what is the speed limit here? Yes, if you don't see any speed sign, the speed limit is 50. So if the speed limit is 50, make sure you need to follow the 5 less, 45. Don't follow the exact speed. If you're going to follow the exact speed, there is a very high chance to overspeeding. Because suppose if we keep it on 60, because if your attention will go here and there, because the car speed, it's a fluctuate all the time. So always keep it 5 less. Make sure, and there is a 60, don't start to increase your speed limit now. You need to start to increase your speed limit after the sign. So we're going to take next left again, please. Make sure left shoulder check. You must need to when you're turning left, because why? There was a bicycle line. Bicycle line. If the examiner they say to you turn left, if there is a bicycle line, bike line, you must need to do left shoulder check. If you're not going to do left shoulder check and you're not going to look the mirrors, the examiner can give you critical error. So critical error means it's a major mistake. So when you feel safe, when you're ready, do a U-turn, please. Very good, well done, very good U-turn. You can go, there is a space. If you don't feel safe, this type of this situation, you can go back as well. With my observation, it was a safe gap. Maybe for your observation, maybe it's not a safe gap. So you can do a little bit reverse as well. End of the street, we're going to turn right, please. Well done, very good, safe gap selection. Take it next left again, please. Very good, well done, very good. Left shoulder check, because left hand side there is a bicycle line. So what speed limit is here? 40. Yes, very good, well done. So most of the students this in the Broadmeadows testing area, they fail on this road because that speed limit is just in a corner. But well done, very good. You saw it, it's really good. But make sure you're driving on 41, 42. It's a fail. Take next left, you fail in overspeeding. So make sure if the speed limit, as I teach you, the golden rule of the speed limit, drive always 5 less. because if you're going to drive on exact the speed limit, as I said, the speed is going to be always fluctuate, so always keep it 5 less. So if you're going to drive on the same speed, there going to be very high chance of fail your driving test in an overspeed. So you don't have a benefit of the keeping whenever your speed, let's suppose, like what speed limit here is 50, here is not a 40. Take a next left, because why, there was a 40 but after that it start 50, but when we turn left it's another road. So make sure, again you're doing very big mistake here. So what mistake you're doing here?
Right side.
You check everything very good, you choose the safe gap very good, but you missing very important things. Stop sign.
1, 2, 3.
Stop sign. Make sure the stop sign is a very big mistake. Yeah, so you need to completely stop your car. Some people, they pause and they start to move again. They slow down, they move again. That is not a stop sign. Stop sign means you completely stop for 3 seconds, like a full stop 1, full stop 2, full stop 3, or you can count like this: 101, 102, 103, and then look for the safe gap and then start to move. Now you can go because it is a safe gap now. So we're going to take next right again, please. Of the straight, turn left. Very good, well done. This time is very good stop. Right again. When you feel safe, when you're ready, pull over to left hand side, please. Very good, well done. That's how you need to pull over. Pull over is very good. So in the exam as well, examiner is going to say to you after your first test, pull over please, pull over left hand side please. So you need to pull over like this. Okay, so when you feel safe, when you're ready, keep going straight again, please. Very good, well done. You give indicators, mirror checking very good, indicator giving very good, perfect timing, and shoulder check is very good as well. Take a next left again, please. Very good, well done. Very good stop sign as well. Now you're doing really good. Keep doing like this. So we're going to take next right from roundabout, please. Sure, this roundabout, lots of students get a fail here. When they see a safe gap, they start to move and suddenly the car comes very fast. So it's a safe gap. What are you waiting for? What are you still? That car is going left hand side. They will give way. Left hand side. You need to give way to those car waiting in a roundabout, and those car just in a right hand side. So make sure left hand side they will give way.
you are not sure, please watch my YouTube video, roundabout videos as well. So you're going to know who you need to give way, who you don't need to give way. So you need to be 100% sure, because your driving test is tomorrow. Because your driving test is tomorrow, so you need to be sure. So what speed limit here? Check. Make sure start to decrease your speed limit just little bit, 50 meter before. Take a next right again, please. Take a next left again, please. Make sure whenever I say to you turn, whenever the examiner they say to you turn left or turn right, check your center mirror, check your left mirror, then give your left indicator. Because this mirror you're checking very less, so you're not completing their requirement. Take a next right. At least you need to complete their minimum requirement. So check at least sometime after. Highly recommend you check after 10 seconds. Take a next left. If you don't have a habit, check with indicator. First check mirror, then give your indicator. So you're going to complete the requirement. And some people they checking the mirror, but they checking with their eyes. Make sure move your little bit head as well when you checking. Take a next right, please. So the examiner they can know you checking. So this type of, now we're going to like a small road to main road, side road to major road. So this type of the road you need to be very careful. You need to be very active and no need to be rushed as well. You need to be very active and you need to be very patient. Here it's going to take a little bit time to find a safe gap, but be very active. But anytime you can get a safe gap. Doesn't matter how long it takes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, just keep waiting. You're not going to lose any point. Examiner is make sure this is very big mistake as well. Who is going, you must need to those people they turning from main road to side road. The main road people they have a priority, so they will go first. So you need to keep your eye everywhere, because you saw the safe gap and you start to move, but you was not aware of that one. The people they want to turn right as well. So this turn right and check this mirror and start to increase. The distance is finishing. So make sure when you're turning the main road, side road to main road, turn bit fast, because these cars are coming 60 km/h. Take a next right again, please. Miss it, don't worry. If you miss it something, take a next right. In the driving test you can miss 3 times. You can disobey direction 3 times. So but you don't need to worry. Take a next one. If you miss it, take a next one. Some students they start to press very heavy brake, they start to reverse like you did. So make sure in the driving test don't do like this. You can miss their instruction 3 times. Because the driving test is going to be half an hour, you're not going to miss more than 3 times. Take it next right.
one more thing, you need to be very careful when you give way to someone. Again, suppose your car went to stationary position, parking position. If you restart your car again, you must need to check your mirrors, right indicator, right shoulder check, and then start to move. Make sure always whenever your car to go to stationary position and parking position, during your driving, you little bit diverge your car left hand side. If you restart again, you need to follow this process. Take the next left. Otherwise, the examiner is going to give you very big major mistake. Turn left into right line, please. Turn left into right line, please. Traffic light, we're going to turn right, please. This is called give way traffic light. As I teach you last time as well, you need to stop your car middle of the road here. It was a safe gap, but I want to show you. I want to show you. So you need to wait here. And you need to wait here for the safe gap. Doesn't matter how long it take. Once it's a safe gap, you can turn. If you don't find a safe gap, you need to keep waiting here, and when light about to change to red, then you can go. You can go now as well. If you are waiting in the middle and lights start to change to red, then you can turn right as well. And left hand side, make sure don't drive. This is bike line. Most of the students, they get a fail here in this testing route because after the a common traffic light, when they take a right, they start to drive in a left line, that bike line. This bike line is a very big because it's a combined bike line and parking line. Make sure always drive your car just in a right line. So we're going to take next left again, please. Left shoulder check. So we're going to take next left again, please. How are you feeling? Good now? Enjoying driving? Very good. Right, so we're going to do a little bit practice of the 3-point turn and reverse parallel parking one more time. Make sure check this mirror as well, because while you're driving straight, the examiner is going to check about your observation. Are you looking your surrounding as well? Because you just only looking straight, you're not looking your sides, you're not looking your back, who is coming. So examiner is going to mark. So when you feel safe, when you're ready, do a 3-point turn, please. Nothing is happening because you touch the curb, so that's why your wheel is not moving. But you don't need to worry, you can move a little bit and you can turn again. Make sure. Yep. Doing a 3-point turn, reverse parallel parking, you can touch the curb as well. Some people, lots of students, they don't have information about the 3-point turn. In a 3-point turn, you can touch the curb as well, gently, slowly. That is very good 3-point turn, very good, well done. Now we're going to practice for the one more time for a reverse parallel parking. So do a reverse parallel parking behind this black car, please. Very good, very good, very good timing for the giving your indicator. You need to turn your wheel, then quarter left hand side, and make sure one major mistake you're doing, most common mistake people they do when they reverse, they forget to do rear shoulder check. Not here, please. Not there, please. Just back, that mirror. Okay. In the reverse parallel parking, we can come 7 meter back. And in the exam, make sure you did very good. The 3.10 you did very good. Make sure before moving, turn your wheel first, then move. Did you feel your car is a little bit right hand side? Or was very good when you make your car straight? So how you can control this situation? So make sure turn your car first, then move. Because if you're going to move and you're going to turn, that is going to be too late. Okay, when you feel safe. But in the driving test, reverse parallel parking is very easy, very simple. The student, they are nervous and they worried without any reason. Because first of all, you can go 7 meter back. And the second thing, you have a 2 minute for doing a reverse. Even it's a take a 3 minute, 4 minute, they don't say anything. Okay, and if you're not able to do it in a one time, you can go back, reverse again, forward again. You can do it 4 or 5 times, no problem. And if you're not able to park your car that top of that white concrete line, that gutter line, if you are a little bit right hand side, they don't say anything. They don't say anything. Because I'm doing driving test every day, and they don't say anything. Okay, so when you feel safe, when you're ready, keep going straight again, please. They're only going to check you how safely you're driving, how good you're driving. Make sure one more. What is beeping? Be careful. You need to know the all accessory signs as well. That red sign is a handbrake sign, and if something is beeping, that means check your handbrake, check your seat belt. So this is the common mistake. You need to be very careful. Take a next right again, please. Of the straight, turn right into right line, please. Fast. Remember, I teach you, when you turn from side road to main road, you need to be very careful. You need to turn very fast. I'm not saying to you drive very fast. I was just explaining you turn fast. Because that time when you was turning very slow, and the car was coming on 60 km/h, and the distance was finishing, and because that was not a safe. You choose this safe gap, but you're not able to maintain that gap. Okay, be very careful when you're turning from the small road to main road. Turn a bit quicker, because the car, anytime any car can come, and the car was coming very fast. So make sure you need to maintain your speed limit. So what is speed limit here? 60 bus. So always main road the speed limit 60. If you don't see any speed sign, you can drive as a 50. But if you know a little bit how to guess as well, it always going to be your positive side. So main road the speed limit is 60. Where there is a 4 lanes road, most of the time it's a 60. Make sure you need to understand the traffic situations as well. You need to understand other road users as well, because his right indicator is on and you are just going very close. You need to start using brake little early. Okay, next traffic light, turn left please. Start to give your indicator. If the examiner they say to you next traffic light, turn left, start to move left line, because left line will go left. Sometimes they want to test you, they want to check you how you going to react according to the road. Take a next left again please. Take a next left into middle line please. In this road, most of the students they get to make sure this you need to check right hand side and that straight side as well, and there is a pedestrian crossing as well. Make sure never stop on your car on the pedestrian crossing on that intersection. When we was turning left, just in a corner there was a pedestrian crossing as well. So make sure, because now it was a safe gap, so we didn't stop, and it was safe from both sides, from straight side as well and from right side as well. So be careful in this in the driving test. The car can come from the straight side as well. So when you feel safe, when you're ready, move to right line please. Make sure shoulder check, just do little bit less, don't do too much. As I said, just only 90 degree, just only, because when you're going to do only just to turn your head just 90, you will able to see front as well, you will able to see the side as well. So with checking, you're not going to lose the control as well, and it's going to be, you will able to see the front side as well, and you're going to see the left side as well. When you feel safe, when you're ready, move to left line please. Please this time do less shoulder check, but this is very less shoulder. Remember this, like this. Whenever you hear the speed, check your speed limit. Make sure, as I teach you, start to slow down a little bit before 50 meters before. Start to slow down your speed limit, because if you going to cross the speed limit, the examiner is going to fail you. Move to right line please when you feel safe. Very good, well done. That is very good, safe gap. So line changing, you're doing very good, well done. Next traffic light, we're going to turn right from left line please. Here most of the students, they make a mistake when they turn right, they mix the lines. Make sure be in your line when you're turning right. traffic light, turn left please. Very good, well done. Taking next left into Wick Road please. Make sure left shoulder check here. Why? Because bike line. Taking next right into testing area please. Make sure here most common mistake the people they do, just wait here. Most common mistake people they will do when their test is about to finish, because they give their whole attention just to parking the cars. They're looking the parking spot, and sometimes the car is coming from the straight side and they fail to give way. Yeah, I'm just telling you because tomorrow you have a test, so you need to be very careful about you need to give way to them if somebody, you need to keep your attention there as well, but you need to give way as well if somebody is coming. And make sure in this driveway, if somebody is standing there, just keep waiting here, don't block that, keep clear. Okay, so when you feel safe, just park your car anywhere please in this testing area. So easiest parking is just straight parking, left indicator. So you did two mistakes here in the parkings. So in the parking as well, you must need to give your indicator. So if you're turning left, you need to give left indicator. If you're turning little right, right indicator. Okay, in this little space, you need to give it first, because you turn little bit left and then little bit right, left right indicator. Okay.